guys, my name's Ed and welcome to this YouTube video. So today we're going to be discussing and talking about the new cover release for issue 185 of The Walking Dead titled On Guard. This cover features Carl stood on guard at the hilltop, and we can see the hilltop in the background and what appears to be the sun with quite a dark background with green Walking Dead text. So first thing we've got to talk about is Carl. As you can see, there is something that I noticed straight away. Carl's face is split in half. One side looks remarkably like a walker and the other side looks perfectly fine, just like Carl. Now I think that's, I don't want to say foreshadowing, but I'm going to say foreshadowing. Now, no, I do not think they're going to kill Carl, but I do think they're going to kill somebody. We're overdue for a major death. Now, of course, Carl is on guard, hence the title. One thing that comes to mind is the Commonwealth. I think Carl is worried about the Commonwealth because it's 2 issues in. Carl has definitely seen the Commonwealth. Carl has got to know the Commonwealth, or at least we think so. This is 2 issues in the future, so... Sorry, 3 issues in the future, so next month, then the month after that, and the month after that, that's this one. The art is very, very good. I'm very impressed with this. I haven't been that impressed with some of the last covers, whereas this one's very good. I do really like this one. And something else that I've just noticed looking at it, I don't even have it here on my notes. Carl's actually wearing Rick's jacket, Rick's signature jacket, or at least it looks like it. Maybe he's got his own, or maybe something's happened to Rick and he's managed to get this jacket, or Rick's handed it down to him, or just something's happened. And Carl is wearing the jacket, the signature jacket that's been in the series since I think about issue 80. I might be wrong in that, but it's been in for way over 100 issues. But yeah, there's not really much I can say apart from, you know, the obvious, the lighting, the fact that Carl is on guard, the fact that he's got quite a worried expression, along with the half face, one that looks like a walker with his blown out eye, and the one that looks perfectly fine like Carl. I have noticed how you can't really see his shirt. His shirt and his pants look like a silhouette. All the focus on Carl is on the jacket and on his face. They've kind of drowned everything out just so you can see the jacket and his face a lot more, especially the jacket, because you can't really see his shirt and his pants, and the jacket just stands out more than anything else. Now the art of that sun as well, it gives the lighting a lot of a better feel. They could have just kept this dark and it would have been equally as good, but I think the only reason they've put the sun there and kept everywhere else dark is so they can have that lighting effect on the jacket and on his face. That is a very, very good drawing. It's just a very good way of expressing how this issue is going to be, or what's going to happen in this issue. I think whatever's going to happen in this issue, it kind of very, very, very lightly relates on the fact that Carl's got one dark side and he's got a light side. That might be what it is. It might be Carl's dark side. He might be showing his dark side, and because we've not seen Carl's dark side in a very long time. I think it might be over 10 issues when the Whisperer War was here and he was pointing the gun and at Andrea a couple, like 40 issues ago. We've not seen much of Carl's dark side, and I think that's what it's getting at. But this is all me speculating. This is me talking about the issue, me talking about it and having it somewhere so that I can look back on it when the issue is released, and I can look at, you know, the predictions I've made and the comments I've made, and just see how, if I had anything right. I mean, I know I haven't really said anything story related, but it's something to do with the Commonwealth. The only thing I can think of is that Carl, something happened at the hilltop, because in the last issue I read, they did go to the hilltop. They met Maggie, they met Carl, and they met all the people at Hilltop, and they were looking, and they were impressed, or they were appearing impressed. And I think Carl has clicked onto something, and he's going to go old school Carl, where he takes matters into his own hands, which I wouldn't recommend. I'd leave this to Rick and Dwight and all of the leads of the militia like Maggie and King William. I'd leave that to them. Oh, that's something else. The Commonwealth haven't seen King William yet. Hopefully they'll they'll comment on that in the next issue. But yeah, I wanted to comment on it. I wanted to just to get it out there. I didn't do one for the last one because there wasn't much in the last one. It was like I'll put it up on screen now so we can just have a look at it together. See, now don't get me wrong, it's a good cover. It's issue 184. It's titled Eugene Tinkers. Now, as you can see, it appears that Eugene there. Also, I believe that woman just below Eugene is Stephanie, the woman on the microphone that changed ethnicity. I'm not sure if you guys picked up on that, but in her first appearance she was white, and in her second appearance she was African American from what I saw. And I don't know, just something they glossed over. But there's something else that I noticed in this as well. It freaks me out a bit at first, but I've looked at it closely, and it's a drawing. But if you look in the front and centre Commonwealth soldiers' eyes, they look very real. They look like very real, and it kind of freaked me out for a second there. But you know, there's nothing to it. I just thought to comment on it. But yeah, there's not much to this apart from the fact that there's Stephanie and Eugene there, along with a couple of soldiers. Couldn't begin to tell you what's happening here. However, it's very Eugene based, I'd imagine. Developing on Stephanie's character, it's all Commonwealth really. I mean, I'm not sure where this Commonwealth arc is going, but I am excited for it nonetheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like or not. It's completely up to you. And I'll see you in the next one. Oh yeah, and just before I leave, I'd also like to point out that I do have a Twitter. It's at ACSDConnor. I'm not about all of this self-promotion because I don't have anything to self-promote. But the reason I am asking you to follow my Twitter is because you will hear the news there first. What I usually will be doing is I will hear the news, I will tweet about it as I'm making the video. So if you want the news as fast as possible, I would recommend following at The Walking Dead or at ACSD Connor. And yeah, I will see you in the next one.